Hello, thank you, and welcome to Modani's Mission. My name is Modani Bukiri. Sometimes in our relationships, in love relationships, I don't know if you've encountered it, it has happened to me. You try so much to make the other person happy, to make your partner happy. You feel like you're doing everything you need to do, but they are not happy. You try so much to make the other person feel loved and appreciated, but nothing seems to work. It's like you don't get them. You don't know what it is they want. Well, it could be you do not understand their love language. Today we're talking about love languages. There are 5 love languages. And love languages is like the way you need what you need your partner to do to make you feel loved and appreciated. And when you know your own love language, you make it easier for the other person to love you and to appreciate you. Love languages. I read a book by Gary Chapman. It's called The 5 Love Languages. I will talk about them today. How can you know your partner's love language, and how do you know your own love language? So thank you for joining me. So there are 5 love languages. The first one is words of affirmation. Oh, you look beautiful. You're so pretty. You look so good in that suit. I am so proud of you. You are amazing. Today you did so well in that football match. Words of affirmation. Making them feel you see them. You see their effort. You recognize their beautiful. Words of affirmation. There are people who, no matter what you do for them, you have to tell them you love them. You have to tell them they look beautiful. You have to tell them they are amazing. You are wonderful. I loved your speech today. You have to keep affirming that to them. So the first one is words of affirmation. So I don't know if you fall in this category, but I do fall in words of affirmation. You have to tell me those things. They make me feel so good, so lovable. They make me feel seen, like you seeing me. You recognize my effort. You recognize my beautiful features. And for people who love words of affirmation, the opposite really hurts them. For example, like myself, I love to be told I'm beautiful. I am proud of you. You're amazing. I love those things, and I also do them a lot. Yes. So also tell other people the same things a lot. That's what I mean. So if you tell me the opposite, it really hurts my feelings, because I think for people whose words of affirmation are their love language, that is what they know to be loved and appreciated. So when you do the opposite, like telling them you sucked today, how could you do that? It really breaks them. So the first one, words of affirmation. The second one is acts of service. I don't know if you've had people who are like, you keep telling me you love me, but you don't show me. Actions speak louder than words. There are people who, no matter what affirmations you tell them, no matter you tell them you love them 10 times a day, they still won't feel loved until you go out of your way to do something that shows them you care. Like, for example, helping them to make dinner, picking the children from school, taking their car for service, helping them serve the dinner. Just doing small things of service, just doing little things. Especially for people who believe you have to show them, there's nothing you can tell them that can amount to you showing them. Those people who are actions speak louder than words. So our new acts of service. Yes. So sometimes when your partner tells you, when you keep telling your partner you love them, you appreciate them, but they feel like you're not doing anything to show them, to actions that go along with your words, those people, their love language is acts of service. The third one is receiving gifts. This is also one of my love languages, receiving gifts. And it's not necessarily material gifts. They're not materialistic, really. Even writing them a poem and giving it to them, writing a card for them, preparing something, even lunch, and bringing them it to the office. Just gifts, those things. Buying them something on their special day. Just giving them gifts, gifting them. The people whose love language is receiving gifts. It doesn't matter if you will sing I love you 100 times to them, or if you will cook for them 100 times. Their love language is gifts. Wrap it nicely, send it to them, give it to them. I love receiving gifts, and I think I also give gifts. So That is the third one, receiving gifts. The fourth one is quality time. There are people who really love quality time, who really value their quality time, and who love that attention. There are people who value quality. The people who value quality time. The people whose love language is quality time really value that time. They don't want you to be on your phone when they're talking to you, when you're having those deep conversations. They don't want your attention away from them. They want that attention. They want to really connect with you, in those deep conversations. So that's the fourth one, quality time. So you really have to understand if your partner's love language is quality time, so you can be able to give it to them. If you don't give it to them, for women especially, we want to multitask everything. You want to listen to your partner when you're busy cooking, when you're busy. People who value quality time want your undivided attention. The fifth love language is physical touch. There are people who love a lot of hugging, they want a lot of kissing, they want holding hands, they want you to pat you in the back. It's not necessarily PDA, like it's not like they want you to, go all out in front of people, but they enjoy physical touch. They feel connected when there's that kissing, hugging, holding their hands, just hugging them, that is the fifth one, physical touch. I want to talk about knowing your partner's love language. Here is where the work is, because this is not someone you're brought up with. This is someone you met when you were an adult, somewhere going on with your business. You don't know what they like, what they don't like, so it's you're learning one another. And love languages can be so hard to learn, especially for us in the African community. It's not easy to really go out and express your love to people like that. We are brought up in a very conservative way. So how can you know your partner's love language? The first one, this is so direct, but we missed it. We missed the point. The first one is how they love and appreciate other people. Your love language is how you understand love and appreciation. So if you want to show someone you love them, most of us use our love language. So how your partner expresses themselves to show someone they appreciate and love them, that is probably their love language. For example, if your partner is someone who wants to call people and tell them, I'm proud of you, you did amazing, you are beautiful, you will go places, most probably that is their love language. Yes. If your partner is someone who loves buying gifts for their mother, for their relatives, for their best friend, that is probably their love language. You said there are 5 love languages. So whatever way your partner uses to express love and appreciation to you and to other people, that is most probably their love language. So be observant and look at that. Look at what your partner complains most about. It means you don't know their love language. So probably they don't feel loved and appreciated. What do they complain most about? They may be complaining, we don't spend enough time together, you have no time for me, you don't pay attention to me, you don't even listen to me. What does that mean? What do they value? They value quality time, they value spending time. You remember we said quality time is one of their love languages? Yes. What do they complain more about? What is it they see you're not giving to them? Like I said, the words, the love language of words of affirmation, where they want you to tell them, but they don't care if you're probably not going to show it that much, but so long as you tell them and you affirm to them, they're okay with it. But people who value acts of service want you to go out of your way to show them, to do something for them. When you keep telling them you love them, they might not feel as loved. So as someone whose love language is acts of service, might feel like you just say you love them, but you don't show it with your actions. You just want to tell me you're proud of me, but you don't help me in building this business. You just want to tell me I'm a great mother, but you don't help me to pick the kids from school. You understand? So what is it they complain most about? What they're telling you you're not doing is most probably their love language. So the last one, what they request of you more, what they want you to do more. What is it they want you to do more? Do they want you to buy them gifts more? Do they want you to tell them you love them more? What is it they want more from you? What is it they want more from you? That is probably their love language. So this is what we do. Instead of telling you what I want you to do to me, for example, I want you to be buying me gifts, I start buying you gifts instead. You understand? You will never know that I want you to buy me gifts. So I don't know why we do that. If I want you to be spending quality time with me, I keep creating a lot of quality time, so you'll understand that's what I like. But just say what you want. And I say it all the time. What is it you want from your partner? What is it you want from that woman, from that man? Tell them what you want. We want to do things. For example, if my love language is words of affirmation, I keep telling you I love you. I keep telling you I care about you. I keep telling you you're special to me. But you don't even respond in the same way. When I tell you I love you on the phone, what do you tell me? I went to Korea. Okay, that hurts. Or I love you, or are you special to me? I'm so proud of you. What do you tell them? Thank you. Full stop. And maybe you're telling them you love them, so they can tell you they love you back. You're telling them you're special, so they can tell you you're special too, because your love language is words of affirmation. So you think by using your love language to do something for them, they will reciprocate the same way. But that is not necessarily true. They might not, because they don't understand that is what you want. So in return, look at those 5 love languages: words of affirmation, acts of service, quality time, receiving gifts, and physical touch. Look at the 5 of them and look at where you fall. You don't have to have one love language. You don't have to have one. You don't have to have 2. You can even cut across the 5 of them. You can have a little. You can want a little of everything, but of course there are those that will surpass others. The most important, according to Gary Chapman and according to most love psychologists, the most important one is words of affirmation. You want someone to tell you you're special, to speak those words to you. To tell you you're amazing. I am so happy to be with you. You make me feel good about myself. You're an amazing man. You're an amazing woman. The most important one is words of affirmation. And that is why when you're dating someone and they never tell you they love you, it stings a bit. They might show you all those things, but you still want a little bit of them telling you what they feel about you. So let's stop practicing our love languages on our partners, hoping they will pick the hints. Women, we are the worst at that. We want them to guess. Just tell them, me, I like gifts, so when you get time, just get me something nice. I love spending time together. Like when I spend time with you, it makes me feel good and makes me feel loved and appreciated. Tell them, I like it when you hold my hand. Communicate your love language. And also use what I've talked about. Know your partner's love language. What is it they complain more about? What is it they do more to other people? And also what they require more from you, to understand their love language. Love is beautiful. Love is amazing. So if you don't know your partner's love language, then you cannot be able to really connect. There'll be a disconnect somewhere. And then it's also easy when you already know your love language. Also, practice your love language on yourself. Don't just wait for other people to make you happy. Make yourself happy first. So by the time that other person is coming to you, you're already happy. If you love receiving gifts, buy yourself a gift. If you love spending quality time, take some time off work. Just spend some quality time with yourself. Watch a movie, reflect on your life. Practice the love languages on yourself. And the key to a lasting relationship is knowing one another's love language, to be able to love them the way they want to be loved, to be able to appreciate them the way they feel they deserve to be appreciated. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you get notified every time I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Let's meet at the comment section down below, kama kawaida, and tell me what your love language is. What is your love language? And from now onwards, start practicing your love language on yourself. Start making yourself feel loved and appreciated. Sometimes we put too much burden on other people, on our partners, on our lovers to make us happy, and no one will make you happy more than you make yourself happy. Sawa Turus, my name is Muthoni Mukiri, and you have been watching Muthoni's Mission.